it currently will not fit in this holster because it's not cut to accept the optic.
A few moments later.
So yeah, I would say that's a winner. Hello and welcome to Prestige Worldwide. Today we're going to modify a Kydex holster to accept a optics cut. So first off, this is my Hellcat. It is empty. You can see through it and there is nothing in the chamber. So it currently will not fit in this holster because it's not cut to accept the optic. So the nice people at Katerk, they sent me this set to review. It's going to be similar to the Harbor Freight rotary set, but we're going to see if it's better, if it's, you know, if it's worth your hard-earned money. I got it for free, but I will give you guys an honest review, and we will review this rotary tool set while we actually do a little bit of work, and that way I get a little bit of stuff done while I'm making the video that I was honestly just going to do anyways off camera. So Katerk, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, Katerk. What I'm going to do here first is I'm going to sort of get a Sharpie out and mark where the front of the optic is, approximately where that lines up. So I am going to do this the best I can while filming and talking about it. And I'm just going to put a little dot there, okay? And that's gonna like sort of be my marker. So the optic heads down essentially to this little corner, heads a little past the corner here. Could I be any louder? Okay, so the optic comes down just about 1/8 of an inch from the top of the slide. And obviously both sides are like that. So when I'm cutting it, it's going to be, there's like the corner of the slide. I'm going to be in this general region for the height. So I'm going to want to essentially freehand, and I'm a terrible artist, but I'm just going to kind of freehand, and these metallic Sharpies are awesome. I really like these metallic Sharpies. Once you get them, for you guys out there that do stuff like this on a regular basis, once you get a metallic Sharpie, you'll start using it more than you ever thought you would need a metallic Sharpie. So, let's see here. That's terrible. See, I told you I was a terrible artist. This is going to give me sort of a guideline for when we cut out. So the first step is going to be cutting it out with one of these rotary wheels. And I use this Milwaukee M12 Dremel tool. It actually is modified with the Dremel Quick Connect. And I've got one of these old Warrior doodads on it, but the Quick Connect, and feel free to watch my other video where I review the Milwaukee rotary tool Dremel thing. It's a good video. Y'all should check it out. These things are awesome. This is M12, so works off the same batteries that I already use for my screwdrivers and stuff. I really like it. I use it all the time. And I've got some Milwaukee safety glasses, and I will be wearing these behind the camera when I'm using the rotary tool. All right, so then this locks in there, and we are ready to rock and roll. Glasses on. All right. Now I like to start a little slow because I'm not in a big hurry.
I'm going to go outside a little bit of that metallic. Crank this thing up a little.
All right, created a little bit of a mess, not a big deal. And then you can kind of just twist off the edges. Now you'll notice when the Kydex heats up, it creates these little burrs. So to get the burrs up, well, those came off pretty easily. That's actually surprising. This cleans up well. I think this abrasive wheel, this cutoff wheel, is a little sharper somehow than the Warrior one. So I must actually give it kudos because I've done this before with other Kydex sheaths. And I must say, these cutoff wheels do seem sharper because it's less of a mess. Normally I got to go back and buff the hell out of it. So I'm going to use one of these up here. Let's go ahead and take the cutting wheel off. And there it went. Jeez. There's so many things in here. I'm not ever going to use all this stuff. I mean, it's cool to have. I love these rotary sets. I've got a couple of them and they're awesome. I use them a lot. So we're going to just kind of go through and sand down the edges. We don't want any rough edges for this Kydex holster here. You know, I guess we should test fit it too before I make it all pretty. Let's do that. Let's give it a good test fit. So this is the Springfield Hellcat. This is the O-Sight K optic. And it's pretty awesome. It's got a 6 MOA dot. Oh, okay. So I need to come down. It's binding up here. So I need to cut that back. I actually need to cut even back here, I think, too, because it's starting to bind even there. So I need to just cut that about 1/8 of an inch lower. So back to the cutting wheel. I don't know why I seem whenever I'm filming, it's hard to like focus on the filming and the doing stuff. So it is a challenge. You know, I'll tell you what, I think I'm going to sand it. I don't know if I want to cut it because that's not enough material to really cut. So let's get one of these sanders and sand it instead. Let's see how that works. Lots of finagling with Kydex. It's not a perfect science. It does seem to cut well, though, I must say. Okay. I guess this one's more of a buffer. This little blue thing. It's kind of like got like a rubbery sort of thing. I got Kydex all over me. Jeez. Right. Could still clean that up a little more. Okay. I need to rinse this off. Dry it with a paper towel. This is all just very exciting, isn't it? Now, unfortunately, I think I burred up with this when I was cutting it, but you know what? I can feel it back here. I didn't take off a lot of material. It's more of an aesthetic type thing. All right, let's see what we got. Ooh, that's a nice fit. I might want to take off a little more material. I got a little bit of clearance there. So yeah, that clicks in very nicely. Very nice. Yep, so we'll clean this up just a touch here. I ended up getting paper towel on it before. Looks much better without all the paper towel on it. And proceed to get more paper towel on it. So, yeah, I would say that's a winner. It ain't perfect, but hey, you know, good enough for a Kydex holster. Man, these CYA holsters, they're on Amazon, by the way. And CYA, if you're watching, reach out to me. You can send me a free holster, and you know, let's talk. I like getting free stuff and then doing reviews. I mean, it's better than me buying stuff and doing reviews. You know what I mean? But all in all, I would say, okay, let's do a little bit more of a review on the rotary toolkit. So if you guys are here to watch the Kydex holster modification, then the video is pretty much done for that. But those who are here for tool stuff, rotary tool accessory kit review, then I'm going to do a little more reviewing, just for due diligence here. I do like the case on this rotary tool set. They definitely win on the case. See, and then I'm like blind. I'm trying to film. I'm looking at the camera. Wherever I put that thing, it's done, grew legs and walked off. So, anyways, it will turn up here because it's within this quadrant. All right, so they call it 420 pieces. That's odd. They came to that number. You know, you're not fooling anybody. We get it. Not my jam anymore. But yeah, some people know what that means. But I do like the tinted kind of limo tint on the top case. It's classy, and these clips hold well, but they're not. I don't have to like dig in and pry it with like a frickin' 16-inch screwdriver. I don't have to get in here and pry these open. They seem to open pretty nicely. So in terms of packaging, I would say really A+. I like the orange. It's high vis to where if this is in a tool drawer, a toolbox, I'm gonna know that this Katerk thing is rotary bits, because there's nothing else that looks like it. I don't have other limo tint plastic cases. You know, Harbor Freight Warrior, they didn't do any limo tint. There's actually no tint on this panel at all. So I don't know. I think the tint looks cool, and I do like the number of bits, especially the number of cutoff wheels. I think that's really cool. There's the piece I was looking for a second ago. So this, and then put the doodad back on it, and then stow it up here. I like the layout. I like how this one is more of a chaotic layout. So I do like the Katerk better. This one, it's more of like in a circle or an oval. This one's more like columns and rows. Like my brain, like spreadsheets and stuff, my brain works in a square environment, best at least. So Yeah, there's dust in there. It's meant to be in a rotary toolkit, rotary tool accessory kit. So yeah, I mean, it looks like they give you a lot of stuff. They even have these bigger wheels. I was actually thinking a minute ago, I wish they had bigger cutoff wheels, and they do. So they really give you everything you need. You can buff, you can polish, you can smooth, you can, did I say cut? It's like dive, duck, dodge, and dive or something. The 5 Ds of dodgeball, you know, it's sort of like that. You know, you can cut and polish and sand and drill. I guess you can drill stuff. I don't know. Anyways, lots of variety. Thank you, Katerk, for sending this out to me. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.